What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video, and today I want to talk about GTA 6, but more specifically GTA 6 in regards to PC. So if you guys have been either keeping up with my channel for a while now, or if you follow me over on Twitch and you catch all my live streams, you probably know that I'm primarily a PC gamer. Yes, I do have an Xbox One. I used to play the Xbox One. I mean, that was my primary, gaming platform. I played everything on Xbox One. And I also have a PS4. But right now, my Xbox One is unplugged, sitting on the floor, and probably has been that way for at least 6 months, maybe even longer. I use my PlayStation 4 quite a bit, actually. Every time my girlfriend comes over and we watch TV or anything like that, if we want to watch Netflix or Hulu, yeah, we do that on the PS4. But I don't think I've gamed on the PS4 since, like, the Black Ops 4 beta a long time ago. So, I mean, I really don't play on consoles, and, there's a whole lot of speculation and rumors that GTA 6 is going to be, at very least a timed exclusive for PlayStation 5, and I know a lot of people are complaining about the PC community. Obviously, me being a PC gamer, this would also affect me, so I feel like I have kind of an interesting perspective on this, so that's what I want to talk about in this video. I really want to kind of speculate, give you guys my opinions on the subject, how GTA 6 is going to work on PC, when it's going to come out, things of this sort. And then I'm also interested in seeing what you guys have to say, so as always, I want to open up the discussion in the comments. So what do you guys think is going to happen with GTA 6 regarding the PC platform? Alright, so jumping right into it, it's no secret that GTA usually launches on consoles and then later comes out on PC. For those of you guys that aren't aware, GTA 4 actually came out on PC 8 months after the initial release on consoles. The original Red Dead Redemption actually never launched on PC. GTA 5 came out, I think it was 19 months. It was about a year and a half or so after it released on consoles. Red Dead Redemption 2, it was about a year later. I think it was 13 months after it came out on consoles is when it released on PC. So it's no secret that, Rockstar Games likes to release a console version, release the game to the consoles, and then they eventually move over to PC and bring the game to them. So looking at it from that angle, which I do believe the majority of the community is looking at it from that angle, simply because it seems most people's consensus just stems from what Rockstar has done in the past regarding release dates and things of this sort. And I think that's a good way to look at it, considering that really is the only solid evidence we have. However, it seems like there's a lot of, differences and kind of pushing in a different direction with GTA 6, which makes me believe that it's not necessarily as likely as it could be to get a console release and then a completely separate PC release. The thing is with GTA 4 and at least the beginning of GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, I mean, consoles were the moneymakers. That's where they made all of the money from. So really catering towards the small community of PC gamers wasn't really as profitable. So it didn't make that much sense for them to do it. Obviously, a lot of games are able to, push out on all three of the major platforms, and I don't know why Rockstar isn't able to do that, but I'm assuming that there's some, cost reason or something like that as to why they can't get the PC version out immediately, so they get the console game out as soon as possible and then move over to the PC game and then get that to us whenever they have it ready. But the thing that separates the release of GTA 6 from some of these past Rockstar releases, there's a few things that I see that are a little different now, and a reason to why it could be a different approach. First of all, just as a whole, PC gaming is growing at an exponential rate. It's growing much faster than console gaming is. Me being 23 years old, basically my entire life, it's all been about console gaming. Like, all of my friends played consoles. Back in the day, it was PlayStation 2, and then it was Xbox 360, and then it went back to PlayStation 4. Everyone had consoles. I didn't really get into games, much before that, but it was all about console gaming. I didn't really know anyone who played actual PC gaming. It was just like random, little mobile games and stuff you could play on PC, but I didn't actually know anyone who played like, Doom and things like that back in the day. That just really wasn't something I was exposed to, and I would argue it was something that most people weren't exposed to. But just a few years before my time, PC gaming was reigning supreme. If you wanted to play games, everyone really that wanted to play games like this played on PC. And then it kind of became more accessible to the everyday person with these consoles and, Game Boys and things of this sort. And that's why it kind of moved over to consoles being dominant for the next couple decades. But many of you guys may not be aware of this, but especially having to do with Battle Royale, which initially came out only for PC. It took quite a few years to actually make it to consoles. But, especially with Battle Royale and Twitch and things of these sorts, not to mention the modding community and just the accessibility, PC gaming as a whole is growing dramatically. And yes, gaming as a whole is growing. There's no question about that. The amount of console users, the amount of people that are interested in games, that number is growing. But the rate at which PC gaming is growing is significantly faster than consoles, meaning that the market is growing and it is getting bigger. What this means for Rockstar Games is that it's more important for them to cater towards these people. If they know that just, in general, they're going to sell more copies of the game and people are going to spend more money on their game who are playing on PC, it makes sense for Rockstar to start, paying attention to them a little more. Because again, that's one of the big reasons why Rockstar wasn't catering towards PC players as much in the past, simply because it was much smaller of a market and there was a lot less return on their investments. Whereas they could put the game out on console and get a ridiculous amount of money immediately. So we know that PC gaming as a whole is growing, and if you take a look at Twitch right now, it doesn't matter what time it is for you, but you can go on Twitch and you will see, if you look under the GTA 5 section, you will see that the overwhelming majority of the streamers, and I would say pretty much all of the big streamers, if they have 1,000+ viewers, I can pretty much guarantee you that they are streaming GTA roleplay. The reason that this is important is because any server that any of these streamers are playing on is quite simply a modded GTA Online server, and you can only do these mods on PC. There is a huge subculture in GTA who likes the role-playing aspect, and that is something that you can only participate in if you play PC, and that's actually a fairly significant market. And then the roleplay servers are only a portion of the GTA 5 mods. I mean, GTA 5, if you guys aren't aware, is very similar to Skyrim in the sense that it is a very good platform for modding, and there is a ginormous modding community on GTA 5 that really hasn't been as significant in some of the older games, meaning that once again, the PC community for GTA 5, and obviously it would carry over to GTA 6, is actually very large. The modding community was there, but it wasn't nearly as big with some of the older games, such as, GTA 4. This is something that's really grown dramatically with GTA 5, and it will stay the same moving forward. So I just listed off a couple of them, but there are plenty of reasons as to why, the PC market is growing and why Rockstar Games would want to, put their resources in the PC side as well as consoles. I mean, it's no secret there. PC gaming is growing. There is a community for PC on GTA 5 and, future Rockstar games. But it's not that it's just there and I'm, stating off reasons. Another reason why I think that Rockstar Games will actually release GTA 6 on PC at the same time that they release it on consoles is simply because they're clearly catering towards the PC community now. And the reason I say that is because we have the Rockstar Games launcher. Now, it is very primitive and I would argue a pretty poor launcher, but what that means is they're putting resources to kind of get people playing their games on PC. They're trying to give you a place to where you can purchase games and things of this sort. They're creating a PC marketplace. Now, obviously, you could say this is strictly just to hype up some of their old games. It came out around the time of Red Dead Redemption 2 releasing on PC, so a lot of people are saying, oh, no, it's just for Red Dead Redemption 2. Personally, I don't agree with that at all. My belief is the reason for the Rockstar Games launcher is obviously, like I mentioned, to capitalize on the PC community and everything, but I think they released it around the time of Red Dead Redemption 2 so they could get some hype, they could get some downloads, get people playing their old games and everything. And then in the next couple years, when GTA 6 releases, they're going to already have that PC community and they're going to release the game exclusively on the Rockstar Games launcher. And then they will be able to bring in that community like crazy. Now, of course, that is strictly speculation on my point. I'm not trying to attribute motive, but it seems very likely that that's what they're trying to do. It seems like a very solid game plan. I mean, I get it. I understand. You can look at the past. You can look at what Rockstar has done in the past and, predict what they're going to do. And I think that's a very good place to start. But I feel the people that are saying, oh, we're not getting the game until exactly 2 years out from the trailer, people that are saying, well, they haven't released, the game on PC at the normal launch in the past, so why would they do it this time? I think it's important to look at the whole picture. If there's no difference in the community, there's probably going to be no reason for them to switch anything up. But now that we see that there very clearly is, plenty of changes in the community, it makes a lot of sense that they would actually release the game on PC along with the other consoles. Now again, I'm not trying to claim that I have any inside information or anything like that. This is all speculation on my point. I'm just kind of presenting some of the information to you guys, start some speculation with you guys, but I genuinely do believe that there's a decent chance that it'll release on PC along with all the other consoles. I don't necessarily think that it's going to just, follow the pattern that they have been doing and, have a console release and then have a PC release a year or two later. I think it's very much up in the air right now, and I think you guys definitely know which one I would prefer. But as always, make sure to let me know what you guys think down in the comments, if you guys would like to see it on PC at the normal release, or if you just simply don't think it's possible. As always, make sure to let me know. But that does it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for the support. Peace out.
Only got one eye, but even I can't see that when it comes to this wall-hunting mercenary game in a world of nobodies, I'm the #1 name. Elvis, Helios, Pandora, and space. My motto wheel takes me all over the place. And wherever I go, I'm in minds and hearts. Don't need to climb stairs when I'm climbing these charts. Lilith, Roland, the other two dudes didn't come to my birthday party. Rude, but they all found time to go fight the warrior. Like this is me